Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 8.1, and this is the second part of my restart for this update. As you can see, the sun's just coming up, and in the last part we crash landed, did a bit of exploration, and well, we found a few things. We also found the wreckage here, and what I want to do is start building a base. But the first thing I actually need to do is correct a mistake I made here, because I actually built a base starter kit, and that is actually wrong. What I actually do need is, if I can find it, is a core. And the other thing I did off camera through the night, because obviously it's just going to be me mining, is I mined up plenty of copper and iron and silicon. I think what we can do while that core is building, I want to start filling in this area here. So I think maybe we can just, I think that will just, I think maybe, I'm kind of hard thinking, I can't get the core there. Kind of, do I really need this? I don't think I actually do, so I think what we're going to do is just salvage out this bit here. Probably won't get anything for it, but that's it. That should give me a bit more space. Hopefully the core will be built. Not quite, still going. Wow, what we can do is just take out some of this stuff. We've got plenty of biofuel. In fact, I think what I'll probably do is, we've got quite a few, so I think we're just going to add some more biofuel to the process. Actually, just put that there. Just drop that on there, that on there. Right, thank you. Now the question is where to put the core. Normally you would bury the core quite deep inside the base, but I think the only thing we can do here at the moment is just put that there. And I think what I'm going to do is just fill this area in like this. Now we've got to find somewhere to put this generator. Now the generators produce a lot of heat, so my instinct is to kind of put it out here, out the way. If I put it behind here, that might give it some protection. And of course also the fuel tanks produce radiation, so I don't really want the fuel tanks. Great. I think what we'll do is get rid of that block as well. Probably won't get any again. Oh, we've got a couple of steel plates for it. And if I drop that there, I mean, the base itself is not going to be highly defensible. You can see the radiation. The radiation comes from this fuel here. And if I stand here, what you will see is once this powers on, the heat will rise. And I think what we're going to do is we've got the fridge. I'm just going to drop the fridge. I think we'll just drop the fridge in there. So this is going to be a very, very simple base, just to allow me to get out and maneuver. And of course we've got this great big, okay, where am I going to put this? I don't want that there, I won't be able to see. I think if we can get rid of this, how we're doing for stamina. Stamina's okay. Right, maybe that, just get rid of that. Okay, see if this will fit now. Great. I could put it on top. Wow. Yeah, but that's going to obstruct. Is there any space behind it? And go, oh, I've fallen off the top. If I get over there and okay. If I rotate it, will that help? Nope. I suppose if I put it there, I'm going to lose that's going to block that. Great. Okay, I think if we put it on the corner here, then what I should be able to do, that would give a little bit of protection to the base there. Right, that should give me the basics. We got the power there. I'm not going to put in a vast quantity of fuel. That will get me started, and of course it means that we can now get our small reserve of food in. Actually, I think we're just need to eat that. They're quite low, they're quite high. I think we'll take a can of beans with us. Just going to take that. And next thing I want to do is just check, because I need some defenses, because one thing I'm not sure, guys, is how long before we get attacked, because the planet's a lot smaller now. I don't think I can actually, I can't build the turret guns in here, so I think what we'll do is just hook this out and that and that. We'll just leave some in here for the moment. I'm just going to come up here. I'm just going to, and hopefully, yeah, one or two. I think we'll go for two. And we might need nitrocellulose. Great. Okay, we're getting through that. If I hook half of those, that should give us the nitrocellulose too. This nitrocellulose comes from fibre, and I can't remember the ammunition size. What's the ammo? 30mm bullets. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And right, let's just think what we will do is we'll create a turret platform here on this corner. So I say it's not going to be super elegant, and I'd love to create some kind of tower here. Actually, let's put a ramp in here, because obviously I don't have a jetpack. Okay, I'm kind of oops, a bit too far away. I think I'm gonna seal off that entrance there, and hopefully we'll now be able to let's just seal off. So we got control of the base now, so in theory nothing should be able to get underneath the base now, but then the base is elevated. Okay, I'm not sure where we're going to put the second turret. I think maybe we're if we can drop that in there, and I think we're just going to drop a concrete block on top of there, just to give the core a little bit of protection. Right. And I'm just going to drop down into here, and oops, no, wrong one. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just going to pick up this. We've got 350 rounds. Hopefully that will be enough. And I'm just going to that's a bit. Well, I suppose we don't know what direction the opposition's coming from at the moment, so oh, come on. Oh, I certainly don't want it upside down. Okay, it's going to be a little bit of a cheat, guys, but just gotta put them there. Right. That should give me some basic defenses. Devices. Where's the cannons? I certainly don't want you firing at predators. I just want you firing at, and you certainly don't want you firing at warp drives. Right, because I certainly don't want you wasting ammunition on things like that. And of course we don't have an ammo box. Great. If I can't... Oh, I got a feeling I might have messed up here, guys. Miscellaneous. A small ammo box, and we don't have the... Okay, we're gonna have to get out and try and get some more. Okay, right. Let's just let's get here. Right, let's get up here, and of course we need to conserve fuel, so turn the constructor off, and we might as well can't turn these off anyway. Okay, right, bike. And what we're just going to do is get out and see if we can gather as much as possible. Okay. I was hoping to get the weapons up and then actually use the weapons to kill some spiders and various other bits and pieces, but we're gonna have to do this the hard way, guys. Okay. There's nothing that way as such. Okay. Let's just get out and see how far I'm away from the next level. 96%, so it shouldn't take us long to get there. I'm just going to be a bit... Right, it's a little bit of... No, I'm not going to mess about with the ore. We don't get much in the way of points. What we need to do now is just get out and gather whatever we can. Anything that will give us like XP. Right, actually let's turn it to our advantage. I think we're going to go this way, so it's going to set a waypoint. Don't know why, but every time you seem to open this, it actually... the planet always seems to be zoomed right in. Okay, let's just... Hopefully, oh, come on, find me something to... There's some alien honey over there, we'll grab that. Oh, wait. Right, got level 3. Got there eventually. Right, let's get back. Back to the wreckage. Just back up again, guys. Sorry about this. I'm sure I saw. There it is. Grab that. Hate trees. Right, let's get through here. Anything else around here? Ah. I think I'll just mark this permanently, I think, so I can actually find it on the map. Where's it gone? New marker, that's it. Now I lost the markers because I pressed. Sometimes if you press F6, it turns the markers off, and then that actually gives you a problem. Some more alien honey there. I'm just going to grab up. No, natural sweetener. I've got to remember to use the correct terms now. So I'm just going to get up here and grab this. Okay. And some cobra spices over there. Of course, we can now start really seriously collecting items now because we've actually got some fuel. Actually, yeah, that's the cobra leaves. Okay, let's get back onto the bike. Oops, no. Just pull back a bit. I'm just gonna grab this. This is confetti moss scrapings. Shift F. Always get in the habit of picking the bike up, especially during this early phase, because you never know. Right, I'm just gonna go into here. Turn the constructor on, and of course we need to do the unlock for the small ammo box, and let's get this built. Small ammo box, just get that. Shouldn't take long to build it. There we are. I'm going to put that. I suppose we can put it up here. It's going to be a bit exposed, but I don't think there's much we can do about it. Okay. What we should be able to do now is and that means we've now got active guns. And before we go anywhere else, I just want to have a look at the hover vessel. Yeah, we've got what's it going to answer? It's going to be 3. That's going to be 6. I don't really have the points. I need to get out and get to level 5, because I think with level 5, yeah, we've got the detector. And the other thing I also built off camera is this. So I think what we're going to do now, guys, is just get out and probably spend the rest of this part exploring. I think we can get rid of that there, and I think we're going to go this way. I think we're just going to, hopefully we will not run into too many hostiles. Right, just make sure we don't, be a bit careful. Right, back out. There's always a risk when you run along slopes like this that you will actually fall into the water, and don't really want to fall into the water. Right, grabbing this. Anything that will pile up the XP. Right, let's grab this. Kind of reflecting, I think it might have been better to stick to my original strategy I did in the 8.0 release, and that is actually go for the building the hover vehicle first. I feel a little bit exposed running around the countryside like this. There's some fibre there, grab that. Say anything to give me XP, 150 a time. So I'm just gonna, nothing showing up on the radar yet. keep pushing this way. Some plant protein there. Just gonna grab that. How are we doing for time? We're going to be get careful. We're going to be into the dark again. And if we get into the dark, we will be meeting the hostiles. So that's what we're doing here. Okay. Just haven't really pushed the boundary out that far at the moment. What have we got here? No, it's only silicon, and although there's no XP points show up, you do get XP for actually mining and various other items. It just doesn't show up anymore because people got annoyed with it just scrolling up all the time. I'm giving people information. This is eggs. That'll give us another 150. We're actually in trees. I think what I'm going to do is take advantage, and I'm going to chop down some more trees as well while we're at it, because until we find promethium, we're going to go through the biofuel pretty quickly. So just grab this. I think a couple more trees will be quite adequate. Right, let's just get back to here. Let's keep pushing through. And of course, being in amongst the trees is a little bit of a pain in the neck. We've got nothing on radar. I'm not going to go into there, guys. I'm just going to pull out and go this way. Right, so we push down there. There's nothing that way. Okay. Which way to go? Kind of. Let's just move that. I think maybe we'll go this way, which means we're going to have to spin round this way and go back into the trees. Just still nothing on the radar. And I've run into a tree again. Right, we've got something to the south of us. We're going to go for it, guys. It's getting me a little bit far away from my base, but I think we've got to go for it. That. So it's south and southeast. So it's roughly about there. Grab some more of this. So if I can get to level 5, I can then go back to the base. We can build a simple hover vehicle that will get us up and about. I've got the resources for it. It's just okay. We have to come this way. So I'm just going to keep pushing. Copper deposit. Is that it? Oh, great. Come all this way for a copper deposit. Okay. Wait. Right, it's getting a little bit dark now. I think I... Okay. Oh, great. Oh, great. How am I supposed to get to my bike now? Got it. That was a bit of a cheat game. Right. Okay, let's get out of here. I've got myself trapped. I'm really missing my armor. I'm certainly going to have to work on that. Alright, let's just... Don't do that, please. Alright, we're going to have to... I'm just going to have to work. Yeah, got trapped there, guys. Right, let's... Right. Grab that. Natural stimulant. Let's just have a look. What can we make in here? We've got... I think we can just eat that. Make a couple of natural stimulants. Where are we on the map? Remove that. Right, let's get back to our base. I don't think I've... Wow. Got myself caught in a... Right, we got 1.75 kilometers away, and we're in very hilly terrain. Okay, I want to get back before it gets too dark. Okay. So I got up that hill. There's some hills, it's almost like if you're okay until you lose momentum, and then once you've lost momentum, then you've got problems. Right, let's just keep grabbing what we can on the way back. More natural stimulant. The sun is setting, so we're just going to push through it. What I'll do, guys, is I'll head back for the base. If nothing happens, I'll see you back at the base. Right, we've got out of the trees, so we're now pretty mobile now, guys, which is exactly what I wanted. But I still want to keep an eye out for anything that was going to give me XP. I think we're on the other side of the lake now, aren't we? Yeah, we need to follow the lake round. Don't want to get too close because that was where the slope was. Anything up here? Let's just keep looking. Right, we're back in the trees. Oh, joy of joy. Actually, I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna walk the rest of the way, to be honest, guys. I might as well get that, so we're right next to it. We've only got 200 meters away. Yeah, I've got a bit more copper. Might as well grab it. Sometimes it's easier to actually walk in trees. You can pick up small stuff like that. And of course there's always the risk of spiders and the famous spitting bugs. But it'll be okay, guys, I'm sure of it. And of course the other advantage now is because I've got a fridge, we can sleep through the night as long as we've got enough power, and that's the important thing. You need to have enough power to get through the night, because if the power goes off, you can actually, the food starts perishing again. I think what we're going to do is, just to complete this part, I'm going to cut some more of these trees down, I think, just to make sure we've got enough biofuel. So I'm just going to take this down. Okay, thank you. think 2 more. And I think also by clearing the trees around here, that will give our cannons a bit more visibility, hopefully. Right, got number 5 logs. We go that way, we can take that one down as well. Gonna indulge in a little bit of deforestation. Actually, there's some more copper there, so take that. Might as well, since it's right on the doorstep. Has it disappeared? Okay. I'm just gonna, and we've made it through another day with our very simple base, and well, I think we're okay, guys. Let's check the fuel situation. Yeah, the fuel's already down to 12%, so I think we're just going to use the portable constructor to make the biofuel. Yeah, we've got some more. Just put some more logs in. I'm going to knock out some more of this, and of course what we're going to do is get some, we'll put that in there for the moment, along with that and that. I can keep the egg in there, that could be useful. Just I'm just going to keep that, and I think you can make some more of that. I mean, we got this here, but that's still going strong. And wow. And let's have a quick look at what we need now for the hover vehicle. Well, we certainly got to have the generator. Just do this, guys, and the fuel tank. And we're certainly going to need the RCSs and the hover jets and the cockpit. And of course the other thing we also need is thrusters, and that uses up all our points, but it should be enough to let us build a very basic hover vehicle. And of course we haven't got the mobile constructor, but we don't really need that now because there, and of course we got the fridge here, so we need to get to level 5, but that will give us a hover vehicle that we can get out and do the initial exploration around this area, returning to our base. But that'll be all for the next part. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.